All right. So we've got the live stream going.
So wait, what do you have your like what is your like no, I meant your like you know like this like your filter thing is on this combat power one.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm live over here.
Hey. Sorry.
Love you.
Love
I'm just kidding. Just keep it down a little bit. All right, we're live. I'm hanging out here, and I am going to open up the game that I've been working on. I've been messing with the shop that I created for the Commodities mod on Minecraft 1.16.5 using Forge. So I'm gonna start it up here. We're gonna run the client real quick, and hopefully it'll start up for me. I don't remember where I left off last night, but I did get the container and the GUI working a little bit better than I had it working before. It was definitely a little hokey and I had some problems, but now I've got it where you can click multiple times and it'll kind of add them to the stack in your hand. So I'll show you what that looks like. Alright. So if I go into the shop now, this is the shop that I have created, and now when I click on this I can put, click 10 of these and stick them here. I also fixed another bug where it wouldn't let me like add these together, but now it's allowing me to add them together. Right, so a couple other problems I still have, but if I add other blocks it'll switch them. You can see this is standard behavior now, the way that I think that it should work. Now there is one problem, that I have no way to get rid of a block. So if I try to click out here or click, I can't get rid of this block once I put it in my shopping cart. So I'm gonna have to like add a trash can or something here where we can drop items. Maybe. Let me turn this music off. Okay, there we are. Alright. So, back to the shop. Now, this mod is the Commodities mod, and this is exactly the explanation right here. This is a commodity. We're looking at a log that you can harvest from a tree, and you can see the commodity value of it changes over time. Now right now those changes are very frequent, like every 10 or 20 seconds or something. I set it really high because I'm testing. So it's a market that's moving. Now that motion is based on the number of transactions that happen, just like a real stock market. So the more selling there is of a commodity, the more the price will go down, and the more buying of a commodity, the more the price will go up. So it adds an economy, but also a flexing economy based on demand. And there will also be some other cool stuff integrated into like major events that really swing some commodities into high numbers or low numbers, based upon happenings in the world. So the transactions recorded through this for the commodities that actually influence the market are game-wide for the world. So everybody in the world is constantly contributing to the motion of the commodity value, just like a real stock market. So far I've built this basic shop. We've got several commands like the wallet command, which will show us our amount of money right here, $40,483.38. Then we also have the send money command, which operates much like a like Cash App. So we can say to send myself $500. You could say it would send a message to me receiving it and to me sending it, for test purposes. So we've added that to the game. We've also added the shop, which I just showed you. And this I'm working on. Essentially, in the end, this will be, not every commodity won't be like this. It'll be a randomized set of commodities in this window that get changed in and out periodically when they run out. And then we will also have, this will be the shopping bag. There'll be a calculator here, calculator total cart cost, and a button to check out with. And so the shop is just getting, started. We're not even close to finished with this yet. But it is my first GUI container, aspect of this that I've really been doing. We have a lot of big ideas for this mod, but to start out with, handling the basic economy, the flexing market, and the ability to ship products and spend money is the key aspects for the minimum required deployment model. So we are working on doing the GUI, and we can exit out of this now. Head back over to VS Code. Let's trash that client run, and let's open up our container. So this is the base container that we wrote. Now, a lot of the stuff that I've written here in our model I'll probably reuse on future mods. I've written like a base container and a base block, and a base container screen and a base tile entity, which all has some like default abstract functionality that implementing classes that inherit this will get to use down the line. It allows me a central place to put that code and a way to manage it universally through everything and not have to rewrite it or cut and paste it through all these classes. It's just good object-oriented programming to do this kind of model, and I bring that in from my years of experience as a developer. But I think that this is kind of the thing that people skip over when they do Minecraft mods. They hard code a lot of stuff and slap a lot of things in. But one of the things that I've taken my time to do with this mod is to really build every aspect of it the same way I would build it as if I was building it for a business. So we've integrated properly into the client event model, the mod events, and the registry event models. We've done proper deferment of, through forged deferred registering. We've built our own base block container, screen, and tile entity. And we even built our own inventory system here, inventory definition that allows me to more easily create, the standard inventories using our own custom GUIs. We've got our own blocks that we've created, and you can see a lot of these blocks. We'll just take, for example, the sales package block. Is inheriting our base block, you'll see here. And it implements its own code, but then our express package block will inherit the sales package block. Like I said, so we've taken a lot of care in proper abstraction, the proper use of the pillars of object orientation. So we've also got some other cool things that we've done in this project, which might go unnoticed to the standard coder, but here I'll go into our market area. Let me find it here. And in our market area, we built our own threaded task system that is handling the large scale commodities events. It's like a service in the background that's running, that's managing the transactions that go on through the market, when packages are shipped, and when people get paid out for packages when they next log in online. So a good example of that is I might have a commodity like a stack of diamonds, and I put that stack of diamonds into a package that I ship off to get paid for. When that package ships, it'll be 3 days before it arrives for me to get paid for it. And, and 3 Minecraft days. So I might log out of the system, before I get paid for that package. The system's smart enough and saves all the information related to the transactions into world data, and is smart enough to understand that a player's online or a player's not online, and when a player comes online again, it looks at his pending transactions and his pending payouts, and he pays them out for those things. This is the same kind of system that accountants would use or insurance companies use to manage claims. They use a service-based system that has a series of rules and holds, and those kind of standard design patterns in programming make a big difference to how much code you have to write and how much you can accomplish with said code. I'm going to Bruce Lee that shut, and we're going to continue this live stream. So that's my whole object-oriented, proper coding spiel right there. When you're building any code, whether it's a enterprise level application that's spread across 15 synchronized geolocations, or if it's a Minecraft mod, you should really take your time to consider coding it right, because the proper implementation actually just saves you effort and code in the long run, and time in managing it. If you've got something you got to constantly band-aid, you're just wasting a lot of time band-aiding things. You should really try to conserve your time for creative process and for really being able to implement ideas. And the only way you can do that is by minimizing the amount of effort you have to do in the long run, by making sure that the base foundation of your code is as solid as it can possibly be. So that means use interfaces and proper abstraction models, and make sure that you're building a stack of technology that accomplishes all the goals you want to accomplish, but is very versatile. So when you want to branch off of it, you can pick a layer to branch off of and easily do so. And that's my spiel. So I think I'm going to leave it there for today. I'm going to continue working on this. I just wanted to show you guys the progress I had so far. The Commodities mod is coming along, and I expect in the next couple weeks we'll be doing the first release on Forge of it. I don't even know what that process is like, but we're going to go through it and find out together. So stay tuned for more. This is Disdain from Liquid Fungi. This is not our typical content, but just kind of a side project that I've been doing. So I'm glad to be getting back into code, and I'm going to be doing a lot more code here in the future. We as a company have decided to expand our horizons in mycology, and I'm going to take my code knowledge and start bringing that out to the mycology world, because I think that it's one thing that's really lacking in our industry is a good laboratory information management system that's affordable, and that these small labs can use to manage their culture and their inventory and their areas and their process. And when I started Liquid Fungi, we're half technology over here. Our business has 6 different applications that we wrote that run our entire laboratory and manage our inventory and our sales and what comes and goes, and when things need to be replaced and when new culture needs to be taken, or any of those things. All of that's managed through technology we've written, and we've decided that we are going to be stepping outside of just doing the microbiology side of this, and we're going to be writing a software as a service that other laboratories can use to manage their laboratory the way that we do. I think it's super important, data and information, no matter what business you're in, and it's made a huge difference at our lab with our ability and our throughput. And really, our sales are the only thing that limit us now. It's not the tech or our ability to do anything. It's really fighting for sales at this point. That's it. So when you can get to that point, you don't have to worry about how you're going to do things. It takes the limits and the handcuffs off. And I think I want to bring that to the other small labs in the world. So that's going to be our goal for the next 6 months. After I get done, this Minecraft mod was kind of a way for me to jump back into code and get back into coding and just wrap my head around a little project I could do in a few weeks. But I have already started designing, actually nearly completed designing the data architecture that will run the software as a service mycology laboratory information system we're building. And I'm super excited about that, and I will be showing you guys bits and pieces of what I'm working on with that here in the near future. So this Minecraft mod is just one step to a bigger picture, and stay tuned for much more code here from Liquid Fungi. We're gonna be hitting the code hard, guys. So take it easy. I am gonna get out of here. I'm gonna end this live stream. So peace out. Be sure to subscribe, like, and keep loving the mushrooms, man.